My boss was a monster, so I turned him in and watched him fall. In 2003, I lost my job. The company I worked for shut down. But being a skilled machinist with a solid reputation, I landed a new gig the very next day. Let's call this place Spiral It. Looked promising at first. I was just an operator and the floor supervisor. A decent guy, fair, supportive. But then he left after a fallout with the owner, and that's when my nightmare began. The owner, let's call him Dick, you'll see why, put me in charge. Sounds like a promotion, right? Wrong. Dick was a self-made millionaire, started the company in his garage, built an entire industrial park in his 20s, and now, one of the richest men in the state. And the biggest a-hole I've ever met. Stick around till the end. This is how one employee turned his toxic boss's lies into a prison sentence. He treated everyone like trash, screamed if we so much as talked. Only spared me and one other guy, but only because he needed us barely. And when we did talk, he'd brag about how he cooked the books, how he buried toxic waste on his own land to save money, how he kept Spiral looking broke by overcharging rent from his own industrial park business. This guy was evil, greedy, and untouchable. Over the years, my title became plant manager. No degree, but I had the experience now. Still the pay? Miserable. The benefits? None. The turnover rate? 95%. Even temp agencies refused to send us people, but I played the long game. For 10 years, I tolerated Dick's hellhole until one day, I got an offer, a better job, higher pay, real benefits. They asked me to give a 2-week notice. I said I would, but I didn't. On my final day, I sat at my desk. I typed 2 emails, one to OSHA, one to the state EPA, every violation, every secret, every law he bragged about breaking. I exposed it all. I sent another to the state attorney, then I left my keys on the desk with a note that simply said, I quit. Weeks later, I got a call. $150,000 in OSHA fines. The EPA dug up half his land. Eventually, Dick confessed. And guess what? He went to jail. So yeah, being the worst boss ever doesn't pay off. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe karma always finds a way.